My question for you today is how do you heal the world? It's a simple question, right? As entrepreneurs, as business owners, I think we spend a lot of time thinking about business, new business, keeping business, acquiring business, revenue, team, taxes, right? As entrepreneurs, as business owners, as artists, as creators. I think that we spend a lot of time thinking about what's next? What's our next project? What's our next gig? When's our next launch? So today, I know that I usually talk about building your business with the awesome power of social media, and we'll continue to talk about that. But I've been thinking a lot about I turned 50 this year. I haven't turned it yet. I'm still 49. Don't rush me. Don't rush me. So I turned 50 this year, and inevitably, I've been thinking a lot about what am I doing? What am I doing here? Right? Like what am I doing with my life? What have I done with my life? What do I want to do with my life? And I was just talking on a podcast about this the other day with Jess Jess Kotzer, so like a week ago, about the incredible ripple effect that business owners and entrepreneurs have in the world. So, how do you heal the world? I'm going to help you out a little bit, right? So, number one, and I feel like the obvious one is your product or your service or your art or what you do in the world, right? Like, think of all the people that affects on a daily basis, on a lifelong basis, and then how that affects their world, right? So, you help someone get into a new house and put a roof over their head, right? That affects them and their family and maybe generations to come, right? Or you're selling a product or you have healthy dog food for their dog, right? Whatever that is, like that's the most obvious one, right? And I think we think about that. But I also want you to think about this as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. If you have team, which most of us, many of us do, even if it's one, even if it's one virtual assistant that you are helping to put food on the table, a roof over their head, month after month, year after year. And then what that allows them to do in the world, right? So, one of my other dear friends and mentors, Larry Broughton, has said something like, that this country was built on the backbone of entrepreneurs, right? And so today's message is simple, right? What is it that you do in the world that heals the world? Your products, your services, your art, your creations. What is it that you're doing that heals the world? And then I want you to just think about the ripple effect of that. Because my friend, my friend, and then we're going to talk about a little bit about how to amplify that. And my jam is social media and online marketing. So we'll talk about that. But being a business owner is not easy, right? Like this is not for sissies, right? This is not for the faint of heart. Being an entrepreneur, being a business owner. And we have so many great moments, but there are hard moments, right? Have you had hard moments in your business? If you haven't had a hard moment in your business yet, you probably have only been in business for 30 seconds, right? You have hard moments. So today, my message is simple. I invite you to think about how do you heal the world and the incredible ripple effect that has. For all my coaches out there, think about when you coach that one student and then they coach their students and they bring their products and services to the world, right? When you have your team, I have a team of 15 people. It's one of my favorite parts of owning a business. It's one of the hardest parts of owning a business, but it's one of my favorite parts of owning a business is I get to know that in some way, right? Even if it's a small way, I'm helping to put food on their table. I'm helping to put a roof over their head, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So you think about that. And one of my favorite entrepreneurial quotes that I heard, I think I heard it first from Bob Proctor, was in today's marketplace, your income is directly proportional to the amount of people you serve. So go out and serve as many people as possible and serve them well. So the next piece of this puzzle is, how do you amplify that? Right? So you're like, Bridget, I got it. I got it. My products and services are amazing. The ripple effect is, it's immeasurable. I can't even measure the ripple effect that my business has. What next? Next, my friend, is more eyeballs on your awesome. Right? I talk a lot about this. For those of you who don't know me, I am the founder and CEO of the full service marketing agency Amp Up My Biz. I'm the creator of the Social Media Success Academy. I'm the author of the #1 international best-selling book, Jobs to Jammies. Like, my whole jam is empowering people to grow their business. So, how do you get more eyeballs on your awesome? So I feel like there's a couple of big ways that you can do this. One is through your relationships, right? I have another friend who says relationships are rocket ships. Kelly O'Neill says that. So one is absolutely through your network, through the people you surround yourself with. And the second way, my sweet friend, in today's marketplace is through your online presence, right? Your website and your social media. Bar none, 100%, without a doubt, without fail. Like, that is how you get more eyeballs on your awesome. That is how you can bring more people into your funnels, more leads and more prospects and more people showing up at your shows and more people showing up at your launches. Those are the pieces of the puzzle. And so those are the pieces of the puzzle that I would love to talk to you about next month, very close in March, in my brand new upcoming masterclass. This is officially the first time I am inviting anyone to this masterclass. The registration page just got up. So let me put it up for you. One moment, please. Bam. So I would love for you to join me. It's free. It's amazing. Masterclass.ampupmybiz.com. Now, of course, we're going to talk about a little bit of woo, right? A little bit of how we heal the world, and with our thoughts we create the world, right? Of course, we're going to talk about that. And we're going to get into the nitty and the gritty of exactly how to create a social media strategy to bring more eyeballs to your awesome, so that you have the opportunity to bring your products and your services and your mission and your vision and your genius to more and more and more people. So thank you for joining me today. It was everyone who was here live. It's lovely to see you. And pretty please, you are invited. You are cordially invited in this moment. Join me in my upcoming masterclass, masterclass.ampupmybiz.com. We're going to talk all about social media strategy, bringing eyeballs to your awesome, so we can continue to go out there and heal the world. All right, my friend, mwah, I will see you soon.